was like a 2-minute long test, but we've done it. Now I gotta open all my shit, make sure all my shit works. My volume is like negative a billion, that's fine. I don't remember which one I had it set up on. I think it's this. Is that? No? Definitely not it. Oh no, there it is. We found it. We've done it, team. What's up, Zev? How you doing? I gotta get comfy in my chair. Which will never actually happen. But I'll try. Ow. There we go. What's up, Nefa? I'm pretty sure we already watched the cinematic for this one, didn't we?
In our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us.
Yeah, we've watched this.
Therefore, I've decided to visit every place.
Which probably means we've already seen this, too. Sorry, squeaky noise. That may have sounded horrible, I don't know.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has signified.
Oh right, this is the yeah, this is the mission where we have to target things. I remember what's happening. Do I have any money? I have a little bit. Not at all nearly enough to buy that or that, so we may as well not have money. Although I guess we could buy a weapon. Eh, we'll just keep saving. You targeting things, that's basically how I feel. We'll take the eagle. You know what I want to know? Every time that you've said hi, Zev, your name is like a deep red. And then every other time you say anything in chat past that, it's like a pale red. And I don't understand why it's doing that. Are you changing your name color every time? That would just be silly.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Squeak. Sorry. Everything I own is squeaky.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent. Did you say fake? They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
You haven't touched your name color in a year. I don't think I have either.
You'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits.
Well, this just sounds awkward so far.
Anti-air weapons in multiple locations. We need to work together to take them down.
What is the range on this? In fact, what is that? Oh, that's an AA gun. Can't target that with a bomb, unfortunately. I can shoot it down with a missile, which I may as well do. Not that I can fucking see.
Strider 1, missile launched.
But who needs to see when you have missiles? Probably go a little faster on this, considering our time limit is relatively short. Hey, Jack. How you doing?
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
The bunker
Oh,
buster
that's
hit its
it.
mark. Time for fireworks.
I was expecting that bomb to take way longer to
Destruction of
actually
first
get
missile
there.
silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison.
That's an Apache.
Lives are at stake.
You're not an Apache.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Whoa.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
That's a swing and a miss. Be a lot easier to find the silo if the weather was nice.
I mean, if the weather was nice, we wouldn't be here, so... Those aren't gonna hit, are they? Oh, one of them did. Anyway, back to what we're actually supposed to be doing here.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to
That's a
chew
good
my
point,
ear.
actually. Our formation does change a lot. That's the SAM site.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
I'm gonna need you to not. How did I end up on your follow list? That's because I'm the greatest... question mark?
Enemy fighter approaching. Fill it full of lead.
Oh wait, this one. Sorry, I'm directionally challenged at the moment. Wait, that's not even what I thought I was locked onto. Where am I? What am I doing with my life? Why am I shooting down all of this shit when I quite clearly don't need to?
I've been spiked.
Someone's been spiked, it feels bad. Anyway, we should really be doing this a little bit faster than I am currently doing.
Trigger, the bomb has been
That
dropped.
is not...
Hit,
There we go.
but it was
What?
off the mark. Let's give him another.
The warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice. But take your pick.
It said hit. I thought I had managed to get it over in time. Apparently not. We'll just do a run over this one while we wait for it to reload.
Size of the missile launched from the silo is off the charts.
Let's do this.
Where's that missile? Oh, it's way back there. Damn it.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Look,
There we go.
there's fire shooting up from the ground. I've been spiked.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
Perhaps if my teammates could deal with the stuff that's around here while I do this.
Squadron.
That'd
It
be
must
pretty
the
swanky.
reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
Oh, there we go.
The warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
A typhoon?
Ah, the sky feels open and free today.
That just sounds
As a
boring.
Cyclops. I felt like a bird in a cage.
Remaining.
Once this mission's over, I
Alright,
guess we'll be
game.
back under the company commander's thumb again. Ah, what a pain in the ass. We did it. That takes care of that. Nice work.
Hey, Turks.
Shaking off enemy lock.
How are you? Welcome to me being targeted by missiles.
I'm on back.
Come on, missile. There we go. Oh, we got another missile. Because there's a SAM site here. Why would there not be?
Attack missed.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
All that's left is the IRBM.
And, of course, it says hit and didn't kill it. Am I just clipping it when it does that? Is that what's happening?
Target acquired. Fox 2.
Look, man, you can dodge the missile. You're not going to win this, though. I would like to target the plane, though. Thanks.
like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird free from its cage.
Have to be very steady. Well, there goes that. I'm not very steady at all, unfortunately. If I had a flight stick, I'd probably do it steady, but you know, here we are. We only need 2 more of these in 3 minutes, so I'm not particularly fussed. 2 AD tanks.
3 minutes remaining.
And they take more than 2 missiles to kill, excuse me?
Missile inbound, evade!
Strata 1, target
it 3?
acquired.
3.
Bunker buster away.
Target eliminated.
Someone just shot a missile at that.
Target destroyed.
Maybe one of those missiles missed, I'm not sure. There's a lot of shit over here.
There's only 1 silo remaining.
Shaking off enemy lock! All aircraft, launch prep is nearly complete.
I'm not sure why this one in particular has so many defenses on it, but hey. This is the real one. I know 2 minutes remaining. Trust your Bible.
Missile launched.
I think there's only one more SAM site anyway. And a helicopter. Multiple helicopters. I could just go for the other one that has less defenses, but you know. No, that's not gonna end well. Let's not try to bomb it.
Hostile has a lock!
Alright. This should be the end of at least this part of the mission.
Bunker buster away. That was a mistake. No structures visible.
Oh. I thought we just had some extras, but apparently no, that one was just not a target. Despite being labeled a target, so we got a minute to do this one. We'll just do a quick run on it if we can here.
1 minute remaining.
The downside is, yeah, we're gonna get missiles shot at us.
Bunker buster away.
I can't believe that worked with any semblance of competency.
Decoy. No fire or explosions on the ground.
I mean, no fire or explosions. What? I've been jupe. Which way am I facing? Now we've only got 30 seconds. Well, now I'm a little bit worried about the time. Oh, there's a whole fucking... There's another one over there. Man.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Can I tell the difference?
Aw.
Trigger's down!
I was gonna run out of time anyway. Unless that was the correct one, but I don't think it was, because they said, can they tell the difference? But alright, let's actually do this with some speed that I apparently didn't think I needed.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky.
It looks
Can't
like
tell the
almost all
difference.
of them are in that little western side, unless it's random.
Brought down that arsenal bird.
In which case, well, fuck.
You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD.
And we know that last time,
Hit the firing
the
switch
one
and
with
the
a
bomb will
billion
drop.
defenses wasn't an
You'll
actual
need to
missile
keep the
silo,
silo aligned until the bomb hits.
so we can just ignore that one.
The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
It's so picky about where you hit this thing.
Warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice. But take your
Yeah,
pick.
not targeting the right thing.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Not very good bunker busters, but you know.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
This isn't gonna work, is
They
it?
completely lost it. You can bet on
No,
it.
he's turning.
Let's end this madness.
Probably shouldn't fuck around with these dudes too much.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
Not that it particularly takes very long to mess with them, but is there a SAM site over here? Nope.
Enemy fighter approaching. Fill it full of lead.
I'm way too close to that. Thought I had more distance, that's alright.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now. That was a mistake. No structures visible.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Let's go for this one.
Enemy's got a lock.
Because I don't think we actually hit this one last time. There's no SAM site. No SAM site means we take the damage and we just roll with it. This plane's too fast and it's fucking windy over here.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? The formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
It would make sense that the one surrounded by wind is the one that actually matters. This one is
Picking up
target?
an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our
Or
bomber.
was this the one that wasn't a
Take
target?
them out if they interfere with our mission.
Is it fucking windy everywhere now?
Strider 1, missile away.
Now I can't remember which one was where. It's alright. We're making pretty good time on killing stuff here.
SAM site destroyed.
We can take a little time, kill some typhoons, make some money because that makes me get paid for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why.
Missile incoming, evade! Enemy behind you, take!
That was a greedy missile, I'll be honest.
This is Graham 7, the enemy has a lock on me! We did it! That takes care of that, nice work.
Oh, that was a fancy missile. That one just did a 90-degree turn.
Enemy has a lock!
Come on. There we go.
Missile hit.
I may need y'all to stop shooting missiles at me considering I'm faster than your missiles. You have good news. What is the good news? I technically have good news too. I mean, it's good for me, kind of irrelevant for you guys, but
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
This is nothing compared to what we faced in the last mission.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes to get
This
2
guy feels
out of
free
4.
today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again.
Damn it.
What a pain in the ass.
You're almost done with Heaven's Ward. That is pretty good. The end of Heaven's Ward was pretty good.
Strider 1, locked on target.
The beginning of Stormblood's kinda eh, in my opinion. Other people like it, who knows.
Missile hit.
The end of Stormblood, though, is also very good. That seems to be a pattern. End of an expansion's great. Story-wise, anyway. Content-wise, you know, that depends on the
Target
person.
confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Boom! Right on the money.
Hit. Target
Let's go for this
destroyed.
one over here, because it's less defended, I think.
Good luck.
Possibly.
There's only one silo remaining.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him.
I felt a little bad about that, I'll be honest.
Bird from from its cage.
Heavensward still has my favorite fight in that game. My favorite fight being Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round is a fantastic fight. Stop, stop.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
If you follow the roads, there'll be a silo at the end of one of them. All missile silos have been destroyed.
That's true, you gotta hook people for the next
What the hell
expansion.
is that?
That's a missile. It was underwater.
Detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site
Oh,
is
the story mode version of Thornton is a joke.
Not from the
Like,
silos?
even when it was
They
relevant.
certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Enemy has a lock.
Got places to be, dudes.
Wake up! Missile coming your way!
Oh, that shit's going fast. I suppose it is a fucking
Enemy
missile.
closing on your 6.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. Missile launched. The target is about to reach critical altitude.
If you, even if you did that fight like the minimum item level possible, it would still be a very easy fight.
From another launch. Take it
You
out.
fuckers.
Attack missed.
Where is it? That's not it. Gotta dodge missiles and find the fucking thing. There it is. Shit.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
But
Additional launch confirmed.
the extreme version of that fight is actually like probably one of the best fights. There was even a post by a fight designer from World of Warcraft that talked about it. The 2 missiles, 1 missile,
Target hit.
slightly more than 2.
The target is about to reach
Oh,
critical
jeez.
altitude.
It's very slightly more than 2
Enemy has a
missiles.
lock on you. Missile, evade.
I actually saw the model of that missile.
Strider 1, enemy on your 6.
It's a missile, by the way.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Is it going too fast for my missiles to lock on if I go this way? Probably.
Target acquired.
We could just keep doing this. This works fairly well.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
It seems dangerous to be doing this.
All of the missiles have been destroyed.
We did it. That one was easier than some of the other ones.
I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had a sledding up here.
Where is the machine gun on this aircraft?
Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much
Oh, there
ass
it
I
is.
kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Anyway, we win. Every Ace Combat game seems to follow relatively similar patterns. There's always the sneaky missions, obviously, with the
We have
radar.
successfully prevented
There's always the
an
ones where you're
enemy
getting hit by
ballistic missile
bombs or missiles. There's always the
Strider
ones where you get to
Squadron,
chase
you did
things.
very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the
God.
capital.
I forgot that actually had a noise associated with it. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Get my fucking chair off my cord, that'd be a pretty good start to the day. I've done it. Are you proud of me, chat? Actually, entirely unrelated to this game.
Followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base.
Do people follow
Russia is running
Overwatch?
out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base...
I do remember the Grand Melee, that was really good.
...to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Get through the valley. We have Basilisks with us. What do they have? A whole bunch of planes, including B-52s. Why are there B-52s? Oh, you know what, actually? I never did put... Not special weapon. You Dungasin. Never did fix the parts up on this thing. I forgot about that. So we should do that. What do we want? Acceleration? I like that. Yaw. Overall? I also like that. We're just gonna be maneuverable as fuck. Alright, so we can do this, which... I haven't seen this thing work, so I don't know if it's actually worth it. I need to move the thing so it might squeak again. Squeak. So I think we're just gonna end up going with the missile power. Not the most durable aircraft, but that's okay. Look at how fast we are. Can you actually... Can you go past the top of that bar? What happens when you do? Does it show it, or is it just like, nah, but it's still there? Because the planes at the end of this tech tree can, I'm pretty sure, easily... Pretty sure they can easily do that. I didn't mean to skip that whole thing.
No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
600 meters is not a whole lot of meters, I'll be honest. Probably don't want to start using the afterburners down here. I don't think I need to be going 3,000 meters a second.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Sure hope it doesn't go up and down.
Strider, Basilisks 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men. Everyone here's already signed their wills. That ain't funny.
Keep below 600 meters, by the way, but have some searchlights.
Okay, follow you in. Good luck. Understood.
I mean, they're very bad searchlights. But I guess they're trying? That one going down? It is a little. Is the instruments panel in the game functional? I think it is, technically. Like, I know the altimeter, whatever the, however you guys say. I may be an idiot, don't worry about me. I know that one works, the speed works. I don't know what the rest of this stuff does though. Lady's gonna yell at me a lot, that's fine.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step.
I actually don't know what the rest of this stuff even means, I'll be
Watch
honest.
yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Fort Bounty.
Pull up, by
Without
the way.
Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut.
You're welcome. Too busy flying. Don't know what y'all are doing, can't give y'all orders. Even if I wanted to. This is a very narrow valley. Surprised they're making people fly through this. Although there is an option in the settings to reduce collision damage with the ground, so I guess if you're having trouble with this part you can turn that on and make it a little easier. For a little speed through there. Where did that one come from? How long is this valley? Oh, we're actually getting pretty close to the end.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence.
What the fuck is
You won't be
this?
able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Pull up, by the way. Hope you're not tired of hearing that. Shit. Shit. Wow, that instantly fails you.
We've been detected. We've lost the element of surprise.
I think that clipped one of my wings and that shit instantly failed me. Oh, it puts you back here. Oh no.
No weapons until
Why?
you reach the enemy base.
Why me?
Aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Probably should have gone up instead of
Keep
under
altitude
that one.
below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead.
Let's try and
Watch
make
for
up
it.
some time by going a little bit faster and probably killing
Stay out of
ourselves.
their sight.
Strider,
I feel like it's an arrow. Once it gets an arrow, I've lost all confidence to go faster.
Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men. Everyone here's already signed their wills. That ain't funny.
Let's go over this.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, we'll follow you in. Good luck. Understood.
I wonder if this would be any easier on the outside. I've actually never used the outside view long enough to get used to it, so I feel like I fly worse when I'm not in the cockpit view.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
How come
The valley's
waypoint
about to
2
get
is not a
narrower. Be
checkpoint?
careful.
Whoa. Remember, we can go all the way up to 600. Got a little bit of playroom
When
here.
can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Fort Bounty. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Imagine if the lighting here was actually, like, realistic, because they're using searchlights, so they can't see for shit. Otherwise, they would just see the plane flying past. Imagine trying to fly in that sort of condition. That would be rather unfortunate. Alright, this is where we got clipped before, wasn't it? Nah, just after this. Oh, that's right, we just jetted through this one down below. That one's coming closer. Got a space here, we're going for it.
Watch your speed.
This is stressful. Alright, it was just after this that we got clipped.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Pull up. Caution, caution.
Shit.
Pull up.
Ooh.
Caution, pull up. Caution, caution, pull up. Caution, pull up.
I know, pull up. Shut
Caution,
your face.
caution.
Can't see. It's wet. Okay. Oof.
Caution.
This is much harder than previous game fucking canyon runs.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Don't, whatever you do, don't stall.
Caution.
What the fuck is this?
Pull up.
Whose man's? Alright.
Spotted enemy aircraft in the valley headed for the base.
We've been detected. We've lost the element of surprise. Strutter 1 has crashed.
Fuck. That's a good point. They should be able to hear it because it's going to be echoing a lot down there. I can't
Strutter
believe you
1,
do the
you
whole
have passed
thing
through
over.
Waypoint 1.
Oh my
No
lord.
weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
That's a
Keep
oof.
altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Caution.
Stay out of their sight.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider, Dazzler's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Caution. Pull up.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, we'll follow you in. Good luck.
Caution.
Understood.
I can't. Do you get more lights on a harder difficulty? Because I can't imagine them making people on, like, you know,
Strutter
easy
1,
do
you
this
passed through
nonsense.
Waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Because that was a crazy amount of searchlights at the end there.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
And the fact that it instant fails you is
When can we
pretty
take on the
harsh.
final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
Caution.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti.
Caution.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Caution.
And it's so long with no checkpoints. Oof. Yeah, especially when we were doing those tight turns, I actually couldn't tell where a turn was because of the textures. Those tight turns, like right before the end there where I failed, it was a little silly. Ooh, good, I think. But as long as it's open and you can see that like fog-ish, or the depth, I guess,
Watch your
it's a little
speed.
bit easier. Like, look at how narrow this shit gets.
You've passed Waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Fuck.
Aircraft in the valley headed for the base.
Man.
Detected. We've lost the element of surprise. Strutter 1 crashed.
Good heavens, this mission. I might be here for a while. Am I just bad? It just seems hard. Hello. What's that?
Strider 1, you have passed through Waypoint
I've
1.
received a delivery.
No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Pull up.
Keep altitude
I
below
might need
600
to
meters.
use a different plane. Just go for mobility, but not speed. I don't really need speed.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Although
on
this
their
is the
sight.
most maneuverable plane I have.
Strider, fast as one. Our current ETA matches yours.
It's kind of his job, so
Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're
it just
short
has
on
a high minimum speed.
Engineers already signed their wills. That ain't funny. Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood.
Pull up.
Also real tired of hearing caution pull up.
Pull up.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
Caution.
The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
If I could more easily control the camera where I'm looking,
Pull up.
that's gonna hit me. Yeah. If I can, that was just my bad. If I can control the camera easier, I can look up when I'm turning to see where the corners are. Alas, I can't. Alright, let's see what our options for planes are. Oh. I think I have to quit mission, don't I? Yeah. There's no way to get back to the garage easily, apparently. You gotta back all the way out. Can I afford anything that would help me? How much do I even have? 550 or 454. That's not enough for any of these planes down here. Nah. What about like the Mirage? Not really all that impressive. I mean, I'd have to get down to the 30 M2 for anything that even has a semblance of being better than this on that tree. Or the Rafale, which I'm not going to be able to get to. Can I get to the Typhoon? No. That's unfortunate. You append. I guess this is just what we use. So I want to use this. And let's try the Hornet. It is a much smaller aircraft too, so it does have that going for it.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're
Also,
cleared
in
to
case you
taxi.
hear noise in the background, that is the vacuum, because apparently vacuuming at 7 AM this morning was not good enough, and it must now be vacuumed again. Who knows what,
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility.
but it gotta be vacuumed. Also, we're doing this just because we're gonna speed run this.
1,500 meters to tanker.
Oh, the tanker's way the fuck over here. What you doing over there, bud? This is how you speed run this.
To access the refueling tanker. 50 meters. Trigger, maintain your current approach.
There you go. Speed run aerial refueling.
Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Not the most accurate method for
Strider 1,
refueling,
you've
but
passed through waypoint 1.
I glued all these buttons. I don't know what these buttons do, but you can see they actually work.
All aircraft reduce
Altitude and
We have
stuff
altitude
like that.
restrictions from here on out.
I didn't show it in the other plane, but
Keep altitude below 600
does work.
meters.
Anyway, I got like a fucking, I got a number pad in my plane. I can call people. So this plane will have a lower max speed, but a supposedly more maneuverability at lower speed, so...
Strider, Basilisk 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Let's be careful with my greed and going fast here.
That ain't funny.
That was bullshit, but I'll take it. I should have been hit by one of those lights. Hey, at least it's not windy. They could have made this valley windy. That would have just been awful. Shit. Alright. Who is controlling that searchlight and why did it do that? That's what I want to know. We gotta restart again. God damn it. Is it because I'm going too fast here? I'm getting a weird pattern. I mean, I guess we could just go slow the whole time.
Keep altitude below 600 meters.
Maybe that gives you more favorable light patterns. I have no idea.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
But that takes forever, so...
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Basilisk 1. Our current ETA matches yours. We'll catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
I may also just want to go higher in that last group of lights. If I can fucking get back to it anyway.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
Alright, so this one does some wonky circle shit.
Be careful.
I'm just gonna do that. There you go, we've done it. If the robot lady would stop telling me to pull up, that'd be pretty good.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut.
We're getting greedy with the speed out here. I need to chill. Especially since this plane tends to drift a lot more when you rotate. We gotta go because we got an opportunity here. What's going on here? You're going awfully low. Oh, Nelly.
Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
We've gone low here before and worked. Fuck this mission. Yeah, I like the nod to the silent protagonist. So here's the corridor that I can't tell where the fuck the turns are. Not there, apparently. Ooh. I'm dead. Yeah. I can't tell where the turn is. Fuck. I don't know how I did it the first time. I was basically just guessing. But also, fuck, we gotta redo the whole thing again.
You have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Basilisk 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Capture the mark guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
I can do the first part really fast,
Short on men.
except for when I almost run into the wall. But apart from that,
That ain't funny. Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
there's no reason to be so low, and the canyon becomes more narrow. I would keep going that low because of the light pattern on the spot before
When
that,
can we take on the final mission?
and then I never
Starting
go
to get
back
tired
up.
of
I
all
should
this.
probably stop doing that.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander.
Yeah, they do
himself.
radio silence, but if I
Best thing
run
about
into a
Strider
mountain,
Squad
they're
is
like,
our
well,
leader
shit,
keeps his mouth shut.
there goes the radio silence. So this part, I always go low this part because it gives you that convenient dodge. I'll try and stay a
Watch
little
your
higher.
speed.
As high as we can go. Reasonably.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to
Okay.
talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude.
Go a
There are plenty of
little
dark
low
spots that can sneak
again.
up on you.
Don't know what this light is doing, but it needs to cease. We can go high again. Rain. I guess I can actually go higher, yeah. Nice. We've done it? We've done it.
You just
I
passed
think.
through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
Hey! We're,
Made it.
I don't understand the point of that radio silence part. I guess so the AI is not talking and distracting me.
Commence the attack. It's
Alright,
time for their
here we
wake-up
are.
call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
There's the B-52s. Alright. Anything of threat around here? Obviously the stuff in the air. Oh no, that's a fucking AC-130. What?
Enemies are attacking. Where the hell do they come from?
I don't know what that plan was with that missile, but
Locked on. Fire up the searchlights. I can't see where the enemies are coming from.
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Basilisk 1. Arrived at the AO. Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. We're on time. Things is free. Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
these people are advanced enough to build these super planes but can't make wireframe projections of the landscape. That's a fair point, actually. That would probably help a lot. There's a searchlight on me, isn't there? What's up,
Targeting gun
searchlight?
range.
What does the searchlight being on me mean? Ah,
Hostiles are still near the LZ. We can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you
Agree
to
with
take out
that.
those enemies at the LZ.
Continuing attack.
ow.
They evaded it.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. What's going on over here?
Strider 1, you're taking fire. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Why does everything have missiles?
Locked on bandit. Attacking.
I mean, I know why, but like,
Target
why?
destroyed.
Trigger. Enemy close. Basilisk 1. Landing down. Assist your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
Have I not cleared out enough stuff over here?
Strider 1.
No, I've definitely cleared out enough stuff over here. There's a lot of stuff happening over here.
We've engaged the enemy
I have no idea what's happening, but
immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
also vacuum noises continue.
It's alright. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
I wish I knew what
Strider Squadron.
people were doing around here, like on a daily basis.
Air support is on its way.
I'm just trying to deal with missiles that keep chasing me real quick.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Alright, what are we doing over here with these idiots? Oh, there's APCs over here, okay. Ow, ow.
Target down and out.
Oof, ouch, owie. There's a lot of anti- like, I know that's, like, you know, to be expected, but jeez, there's a lot of anti-air.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our enemy.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
And these AA guns are quite accurate. I didn't hit that button, but I've shot a missile.
Target acquired. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements.
Again, apologies, vacuum noises. I don't even know, I doubt you guys can even hear it, but it bothers me, so. It's loud as fuck for me.
Breaking away.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Look, man, I'm trying to support you. Maybe you should have brought some anti-air or something to the fucking airfield. I don't understand how those missed, but...
Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Look, man, I'm trying, alright?
Numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
That miss? Ah, that hit him, okay.
We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
I don't know what these guys hope to accomplish, but happy to have them.
I'm not faster than missiles anymore. That's unfortunate. There's so much stuff here. We didn't really plan this ambush very well, did we?
Hit, but still holding together.
The enemy's begun its counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%.
Keep firing.
Enemy missile chasing me.
Need to try and get rid of some of these planes.
We need to work together to take them down.
If I can quickly do so. Which I think I can. At least a few of them.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
We need you to deal with the remaining hostiles. The assault forces are facing
Why
strong
is-
resistance.
Why is there so much stuff on this airfield?
Hurry! Get this way. We can't carry out our mission.
Like, this is an absurd amount for an airfield that we were supposed to be ambushing.
Get away from that missile. Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Ow. At least these my allies down there seem to be pretty tanky. I don't know what they're using, but
Say goodbye.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
Target in gun range.
Breaking out of lock.
plus, you know, all these planes that are flying around are making this rather annoying.
Strider 3, enemy sighted.
Target destroyed.
Actually running a little low on missiles.
The enemy's looking to engage. Watch your back.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Let's try and get some of these dudes down with the specials. Like
enemy
that.
fighters left. It's not over yet. 2 remaining.
Where are the other 2 then? Oh, they're over there.
Strider 1, locked on target.
This is taking too long. We've been surrounded by the enemy.
What do you mean mission failed?
Had to surrender. This operation is a failure.
There's so many of y'all left. Man.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Well, they don't have anti-air up, so let's take a slow roll and try and take out some of this stuff.
The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up, finish him off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
As much of the anti-air out quickly as we can here.
In gun range.
And preferably the gunboats, if we
Bringing
can.
him down.
Enemies are attacking!
Some Apaches perhaps need to die.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
Hit the building with that.
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
Trying to read this while I fly. Hold on.
Roger
The way
that.
the drones acted during the
If the
rescue
enemy still
president
presses in large
mission.
numbers when our ground forces arrive, the
Oh,
mission
yeah.
will be a failure. Go help our allies.
We got like a sweet neural network drone control setup going. I mean, it's not a neural network. But
Target down and out. Evade! Evade that missile!
did you like that dodge, by the way?
Target's in machine gun range.
I hope you liked that dodge, because I liked that dodge. This AC-130 needs to die, doesn't it? As like a special.
Hostiles are still near the LZ. We can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Should kill it, yeah.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
There's probably something special with that thing, because it takes off and leaves. So there's something going on
Plane will
there.
ice up if you stay in there too long.
Bandit hit.
Target acquired.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
In gun range. Strider 1, target destroyed.
I've been spiked. This is Basilisk 1.
Oh, it's just a point pinata? Okay. Well, still.
Trust your allies.
Points equals money, so there's no reason not to try and grab it. Why are you so fucking slow?
What are
Alright.
you waiting for?
They're after you, Strider.
You guys clear? You are.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
Pizza guy's in trouble.
It's all right. Those two Ozi and big shots will take care
These
of him.
B-52s are probably point pinatas too, I'd imagine. It takes more than one to kill them.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly,
Oops.
or we'll lose the element of surprise.
We'll just do runs on them occasionally. Shouldn't use cams on them, but
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Gotcha, pal. Bandit hit.
Target is in range of guns. Target
these AD
eliminated.
tanks are fucking ridiculous. Why are they so tanky? I know it's a tank, but good heavens.
The way ahead is cleared up. We have our tanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy
It's
losses.
every gunboat. There's a plane flying around we should probably deal with. Ow. We can do this one with regulars. This is just an 8B.
Target is hit. All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain. I really do. But this is war.
How much is a B-52 even
Enemy
worth?
squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
We've confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches.
Hello. The 3 Scratch Man is here. Ow.
Anything about their air power. We need support.
Oh, they're worth 1,000 points each. Wow.
Range.
That's impressive.
Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Look, man, don't yell at me, alright?
Don't give in.
I'm doing my job out here.
2 remaining.
I actually do like seeing the Allied ground troops fighting stuff.
We need to work together to take them down.
Cause it, you know, it looks cool. There's bullets flying around, shit's exploding everywhere.
Missile away.
I don't know if they're ever killing anything, but they look cool while they do
Enemy
it.
has a lock.
I need to kill one of these.
Enemy behind you. Trigger's down.
I also need to pay attention to my altitude and not fly into the water. Now I'm just being bad. And to think someone subbed to me for this.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off they'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Target destroyed. Strider 1. Fox
I don't know
2.
if blowing up radar towers actually does anything. Besides give you points anyway.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Enemies are attacking. Where the hell did they come from?
They took out our leader's bird. Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground.
I killed their leader's bird,
Fire up the searchlights. I can't see where the enemies are coming
apparently. That
Looks
poor
like
bird.
the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
Is that gonna hit? No.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
This is Basilisk 1.
Trying to get the points because I want the money.
Roger
Damn it.
that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time. Means it's free. Your jokes haven't gotten any better. Bandit destroyed. Well done. Lancaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. We can't make our approach.
Certainly fast on the ground support here.
Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Yeah, Hawks is dead. I never really liked Hawks.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
I'm not, you know,
Basilisk 1, land it now.
terribly fussed about it.
Trust your allies and keep moving. Space is ours for the taking. Enemy missile breaking.
Man, that's gotta be bad to be on the ground like that.
Watch that bandit. All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
I think I only need one missile for these.
The enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
I missed a searchlight. I just want to point that out.
It's all right. Those two OZ and big shots will take care of him for us. Target is eliminated.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
We're in a pretty good spot here as long as I don't kill myself, so should be fine.
Vehicle eliminated. Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay.
And then I can finally eat the sandwich that I was given earlier.
Way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Strider 1, locked on target.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out.
B-52s are strong.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Picking up an enemy squadron.
Honestly, from what I've played of 7, 7 is pretty good.
Confirmed at least
I feel like this is a good return to form of the older Ace Combat games, so.
Fox 2.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do
So there's
anything
nothing
about their
left on the
power.
ground until stuff spawns.
Attack missed.
So we just need to deal with the air,
Left. It's not over yet.
which we have specials left for. So there's Apaches.
Stay calm. Reform the ranks. Lancaster, requesting close
Squadron. Enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
That's a lot of Apaches
The enemy numbers are small. Don't give
that
in.
are all
Fight
shooting at me.
until the very end.
One last enemy fighter.
I need you to stop. Please.
Locked on. Go down.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Look at how many missiles. Alright.
Strider 1, locked
Let's
on
deal with this
target.
dude, and then I think we're left with ground. I should kill it.
That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it. That's
We
the
did
last
it.
of them. We've achieved air superiority.
What do you mean missed? It's a tank, and it was barely moving. Telling me you missed the tank. And these are enhanced maneuverability missiles going off here. That one got shot down. Maybe the other one got shot down too. I'll give them some credit here.
That's it. If we take out those two, we can force our way inside the facility.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target is in range of guns. Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
I think that's everything dead
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
until
Okay,
stuff spawns.
Start running on the count of 3.
Just enjoy the view because we got nothing else to do. I would love to play a game like this in VR, that'd be sweet.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go!
It's rather
Go!
violent in there.
Fire!
Sarge, tear down that barricade.
I also can't look up enough to actually see over there now. Damn it. There it is.
How'd it go? This is Basilisk 1.
What is actually down there that doesn't have a big square?
All major functions.
Why does it not have a big square? Is that a helicopter?
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
Wait, that is a helicopter.
All
We did
prisoners
it.
of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Pizza!
Looks like they can shred those wills. I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
By the way, you can fail a mission after you get mission complete, in case you're curious.
Approach. We'll do the flight control.
Roger that.
I've done it before.
This is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land.
Alright, yesterday, no, not yesterday. Last time I was on, I was told to land on the taxiway. I assume this also has a taxiway, I just don't know where it is, so.
3,000 meters to the runway.
Is there one on both sides, or is it just on the right? It looks like just the right, so we're gonna try and land on that.
You're too high.
Shut your pie hole about my nose.
1,500 meters to the runway. Turn left.
Nope, we're not landing on that one. We're landing on this one. This one is better. Fuck you.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
There you go. We did it. Fuck your runway. We don't need runways.
Impressive, Strider 1.
Thanks.
Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Look, you don't even have to taxi me as far because I'm on the taxiway.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1.
I actually kind of
Weapons
want to
until
see
you reach
this.
the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have
It's,
altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters.
How do I change camera angle?
Maintain your current course.
There we go.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Yeah, this won't look terrible on stream.
Current ETA matches
There you go.
We'll
The
get you down
perfect
safe.
camera angle.
I'm worried you're short on men.
Just to see how close to walls I end up getting.
Inside their rooms.
No, stop changing it,
Funny.
you asshole.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck. Understood.
God damn it, game.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
The game doesn't want me to
The
have
valley's
that
about to get
camera angle,
narrower. Be
apparently.
careful.
Surprised there's not a cockpit view from the replay. Damn it,
When
game.
can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count.
This
We'll take
is
the enemy base and use it
disorienting.
as a
I don't like
bridgehead.
this camera angle.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in front
Nothing
of Bounty.
about this looks good.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to
Alright,
make
we're
orders
skipping
like
that. It's not doing any good for me, so.
Excellent work on the night raid.
Thanks.
Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
I prefer this replay better, I'll be honest. Rather than the in-game one. I actually really like the little arrow replays. When I used to play Zero and stuff like that a lot, I would just watch these, because they look cool. You get to see all your spins, you get to watch all the other arrows around you, it's great. You get to watch the fact that the AI cheats, because nothing in the mission actually affects them. Look at it, it looks cool, it's sweet. Yo, the old History Channel stuff was really good. Like, there were so many things on the old History Channel that I would watch. Oh, no, I did kill him, never mind. I was like, I didn't kill the B-52s, but no, I did. You can watch all the tanks on the ground and stuff. The only downside is you can't change who the camera follows. It has to follow you, so. But so does the other replay. Probably they don't want you watching the bullshit the AI does. I got an emblem. Yay. I'm going to mute. Oh my god. I'm gonna mute myself and eat the sandwich while the cutscene plays.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
Conveniently timed, I have now finished my sandwich, but I don't have a drink. This is a flaw in the plan.
The operation to capture Erusian
It was a good turkey sandwich, in case you're curious.
This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into
I just want to point out,
once the capital falls,
they want us to
Erusian
use
will be
fighters to
isolated
destroy
from
satellites.
making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
I assume our friend Mihaly will show up in this fight. Bunch of allies, a bunch of allies. A-10s. If I have to defend those ground units, oof. It's gonna be hard with a bunch of A-10s directly next to them. And we even have a navy. Look at this shit. We brought everything over here. Alright. We don't have enough for the F-35, but we can afford the F-15E. Which is basically a C, but, you know, with bombing capability. Do we get the F-15E or do we keep saving for this? I'm kind of inclined to keep saving for this. What's the Rafale? Like, it's down here, there it is. It is an average craft across the board. Has a lot of options, though. I think that's one of the few crafts that actually, one of the few ones that has cruise missiles, apparently. Yeah, they're mostly split off into essentially the aircraft's branch. So F-18 goes to F-35, which goes to the F-22. And then you've got all of the iterations of the F-15 along this line up here. So it's not split by type, it's more split by, you know, the aircraft itself. Like the MiG line goes down here and it goes into the SU, whatever. Eventually comes back up to the 57, which is an amazing aircraft, except it can't really bomb things very well. F-22 after F-35. To be fair, it is the F-22A. Which is arguably better than the F-35. Just not if you need to attack ground targets. But anyway. Also the A-10. Everyone likes the A-10. I think we'll just save up. Keep going down this line again. So I think the F-22 is the best. That's pretty close to the 57. Effectively the same thing. The only difference is that has the PL. Ooh, actually F-22 has cams. I prefer those over like basically any other special weapon. So, that's good to know. Anyway, one more mission and we can buy that thing. And then like many more missions before we can buy another one.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
There's actually a lovely selection of aircraft in this. It takes forever to get all of them, but you know, it has multiplayer, so you're kind of intended to do multiplayer, which gives more currency than the campaign does. Well, it gives more than farming the campaign.
Silver Bridge and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Enemy has fled.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Hi, I'm an air superiority fighter.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
Nah, I thought he was going more towards me. That was greed on my part.
Bandit splashed. Keep it up, Strider 1.
Air superiority, best superiority.
Locked on, you're mine.
Cyclops 1, Fox 2. Enemy on your rear.
I actually didn't realize how many of these special weapons you get on this thing. They're not great special weapons, but
Salamander 6. Hostile has a lock.
they're fairly good. I just like the fact that they explode when they miss. Everything should explode when they miss. That man just got bullied. Alright, back to helping our boys. They're getting strafed by A-10s. That feels bad.
The men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Enemy has a lock on you, Strider
Right
1.
in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Get away from that missile.
Forward. Keep your foot on the gas.
Taking bandit.
Whoa, jeez. I was going a little fast there. Probably shouldn't be trying to dogfight an A-10, it's a bit too slow.
A missile got through our ECM. Shoot it.
I mean, I'll win the dogfight, but you know, it takes a while.
Fox 2.
We have them on the run.
Dodge. Need more air support.
I can't believe I got away with that.
Call reinforcements.
Well, I mean, it hit. That is technically its job, is to explode when it's missing.
Hang in there. 3 strikes will be here soon.
3 strikes will be here soon. That's not nearly as good as Demon of the Round Table. I'd much prefer being called Demon of the Round Table.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Head for which area?
Focus our defenses on the left. Hit us from there.
Like just one of the other spots? I guess I'll just go to this one then. Has Belka been mentioned in this game? Nope, not in the slightest.
Keep an eye on your radar.
I mean, Stonehenge made an appearance, but not Belka.
Target eliminated.
There's a lot of shit over here.
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
Missile.
Are you serious that that didn't hit? That's questionable. There's too many things that fire missiles over here. I should have gone for the boats. The boats are so easy. The boats are probably the easiest enemy in this game. Comically.
The enemy doesn't want us to establish a base here. That's why they fear our presence. Enemy missiles, fire!
SAM site down.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I'm gonna need you to stop the missiles.
We can't let the enemy take this position. Kill them all.
I clearly chose the bad one and gave them the other one. When you actually split like this, I don't think the AI ever kills anything. I think stuff just dies when you finish your objective,
Strider 1, locked on target.
which is strange, but you know. Can't be expecting the player to wait for the AI to kill stuff.
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
We're putting work in over here too. Also just realized this is one of those point missions.
Bomber rounds are real issue right now.
Destroyed.
They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
Vehicle eliminated.
Look at what's left of our forces. Damn that 3 strikes.
Damn you, 3 strikes.
3 strikes is here.
I have a fucking name. It's called Trigger.
Will be secured. European big guns clear the way.
I know the feeling. Keep up the pressure. A chance of victory will present itself.
Oh, that was a shitty missile. There we go.
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Samsat has not been shooting at me? What? What's up, Bark? How are you? How's your day doing?
Strider 1, locked on target.
3 strikes. I think we might stand a chance out here.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Let's go ahead, kill this thing, and then rearm real
Enemy
quick.
reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
We have enough. Let's fight this group.
On, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
To pay off.
Bit tired. Me too. But apart from that, okay.
Careful.
I had a sandwich delivered to me.
Ships make these waters shallow.
I was gonna say ships are delicious.
Strider 1, enemy behind you.
Sandwiches are delicious.
I don't like the look of things. They're relentless. The balance is in our favor.
Missile.
Pay attention. Break.
Missile.
Box 2. Box 2.
I'm gonna need this man to get in front of me. There we go.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Getting out of lock. Breaking.
Target acquired.
Should hit. Not in the slightest.
3 strikes
Watch out, guys. 3 strikes is here.
Check the port side. We need to regroup.
These guys just won't give up. Evading enemy missiles.
You got a job last week so you can buy games again? We will.
In gun range.
Don't stop.
Target is hit.
There we go. Alright, time to rearm.
The enemy ships.
We've shot enough missiles. We need to help southeast, it looks like.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the room.
I don't think there's gonna be many games that I'm skipping this. Fuck it. Didn't feel like landing. I don't think there's gonna be many games that I'm going to actually be purchasing anytime soon.
This is control tower.
This is the Stork.
Like, I'm gonna get the FF14 expansion.
Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Better go
Comms
over
are
here.
full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabanti could be in jeopardy now.
But beyond the expansion, I don't know that I'm actually gonna be getting anything. Fuck. When they said ruins, I didn't think it was like this. This is awful. How is this still okay?
Break through the enemy lines and make your way to the headquarters.
Fox 2.
Detections keep coming.
We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them. We're pinned down.
Outer Worlds? I know nothing about Outer Worlds, actually.
Silver Bridge. 5 minutes remaining.
But something about Silver Bridge. Silver Bridge is this way. Man, y'all asking too much of me out here. Ah, that's why. There's A10s out here.
Our tank commander's down.
Y'all really should have been more prepared for this, I'm just saying.
Use your binoculars. 3 strikes, phaser. Evading missile.
That didn't kill it, huh?
Fox 2.
Strutter 1. Missile launched.
Caution, pull up.
Target acquired.
The enemy has let up. Hopefully it stays that way for a while.
There's just too many of them.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Granny, I'm locked on.
That may have been a little bit overkill. What's going on down here? Hold up.
Locked on hostile.
Oh, that's why I couldn't see them. Okay.
Fox 3.
Stealth aircraft. Yay. Everyone likes stealth aircraft.
Tracker missile coming. They're defending HQ. Breaking off.
Missile hit.
Locked on.
Chase 6. Evade.
Conditions keep changing. This battle is ugly.
Trigger, I'm on my way to join you. Our boys on the ground can finish up here.
Just a little further.
Understood. Understood.
Can they?
Lancaster, I'm meeting up with Strider.
Roger.
Reduce altitude.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger.
Went a little fast in front of the dude there.
Our allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger.
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
Eyeball to ostrich.
There's a lot of stuff going on in this mission. There's shit everywhere.
We'll provide supporting fire along with Stork. Our target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first volley. Ready.
Niner Sierra. What are we volleying?
1, 2. We've eliminated the enemy resistance. 1, 2, and 3 are making their way to HQ now.
Am I allowed to volley things? Whoa, buddy.
Eyeball.
Careful there, Tiger.
You overdid it. Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
Warning! Missile in the air!
It's a big old pile of stuff down there. We've got a little under 2 minutes to get a decent chunk of points here. Damn it.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Breaking out of lock.
They're after me! I need cover!
Strider 1, target acquired.
These don't get very many points each.
Shields right behind us!
1 minute remaining.
Strider 1, break! Break!
I need that CIWS to die at some point here.
They dodged it!
You keep shooting them down. How many are over there that it's hitting these this often?
Launching missile.
Oh, there's an Aegis. That's fucking what's going on over here. That's not helping either. That's why there's so many SAM sites.
Where's our air support? The tide of the entire battle changed once that plane showed up.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Enemy missile detected.
Trying to take out some of these gunboats because they're quick points out here.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
We are not going to make the point requirement. We're going to have to be faster. We're just barely shy too. That sucks.
Giant hole in that enemy ship.
We're out of time. Allied forces have begun their retreat. Capturing Farbanti has failed.
I mean, we're like 700 points short. I don't know about failed. I think that might be a little overzealous. I think you guys could have been okay.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship.
I wasn't even
belt.
locked onto anything when I shot that.
Pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
I hit that missile, by the way.
Missile away.
Just want to point that out.
Return lines to the north.
The missile
Head that way if
exploded
you need to
on me.
refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Target acquired. Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
3 strikes in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Hello, it's me. 3 strikes in the sky.
Special delivery.
Where is this missile that's chasing me? Okay. I think it was real far away.
Missile hit!
Pay attention! Break! I'm behind my target.
Stay above them. They'll crash on their own.
The problem is the planes aren't worth enough points for the amount of effort it takes to kill them. Not that it's a lot of effort, mind you, but...
Locked on.
You know, when I'm not doing this bullshit with a plane that's slower than me.
On my target's rear. Firing.
They dodged it.
Escaping rock. Breaking away.
Left. Focus on your fences on the left. We'll hit us from there. We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Private Division is publishing that? I have no idea who that is.
Fox 3! Target acquired.
Call reinforcement. Damn it. Should have known it sooner.
Target is not struck. Whoa there, buddy.
These guys come from. My job just got that much harder.
That's not gonna hit, yeah.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care
Let's
of
go for the boats.
Roger.
There's less boats, but the boats are worth more. They die faster. We'll see how it goes. We are further away from the resupply, though. So there is that, I suppose. Whoever this is has been fighting this dude for quite a while.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Mushin.
Roger.
We're real fast. Just want to point that out. We're going real fucking fast.
Missile, evade!
Of course it's cruisers over here, not, you know, something you can fucking kill as a plane. Shit's gotta have unlimited health for Lord knows what reason.
3 strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
Hello, my name's 3 Strikes.
Fire as soon as they're in range. The enemy is desperately trying to stop our advance. Tougher than we thought.
The downside is cruisers also have missile launchers. But that's okay.
Dropping down will only give them a chance.
Missile! I have to evade!
In gun range.
Ow.
On my target. Letting her rip.
That was closer than I thought. That was my bad.
Box 2.
Target
That's a battle cruiser. That's new.
Enemy's got a lock.
Hang in there. 3 strikes will be hit too. Continuing attack.
Target acquired.
Pursuing enemy.
I think that's the first battle cruiser we've seen, isn't it?
Taking fire.
Strider 1, missile launched.
And it seems real angry about my existence in like a continuous basis.
Pursuing enemy. I don't believe it. Those planes are eluding the enemy ships.
There are many battle cruisers.
Still striking their targets.
They have many missile launchers.
The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
Enemy's got a lock.
4 missiles? Nope. More than 4.
This is Gold 3. Locked on Bandit.
It's raining missiles out here. Watch yourself. Strider 2, missile incoming.
It is raining missiles, he's not wrong. I need you to die. Why does it take so many? There we go. That was like 7 or 8 missiles to kill that.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Wish I could shoot those at the ground.
Thanks to our air
I feel like the ones that fucking explode in our radius would be fairly good.
Missile away. In gun range.
Who knew boats had so much anti-air? Crazy, I know.
show the enemy no mercy. Keep firing. TM-3's ready. Let's shot down. The enemy's striking back with everything they've got.
Say goodbye.
Probably shouldn't fly directly over the boats. Can you understand how a plane can carry so many missiles? Video game. If it was real life, it would only have like maybe 8.
Those aircraft giving the word.
Hey, that missile.
If they're enemy fighters, the ship is as good as sunk.
Are you okay? Status report.
I don't know what I thought I was doing with that dodge, but
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose?
we gotta go rearm and repair soon here. We're playing a little dangerous. but that's okay.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Alright, battle cruisers down. I think that's all of the boats then.
Finish them off! The enemy is exhausted, but we will be too before long.
Alright, let's head up north.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them
Fuck
out.
you.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
We can fly over this place while we're on it.
The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
You thought this was a sim? Nah, this is an arcade game. I mean, it's a sim arcade, I suppose. Like, it's at least relatively accurate, you know.
We're still recovering from the last battle.
Strider 1, missile launch.
But it's not a simulator.
Destroy the enemy's left fleet, and then we can...
Does this game not give bombers? It has an A-10,
Area's all yours.
and then it has multi-role bombers. That's as close as you're gonna get, though. There are no actual bombers.
Strider 1, break.
Missile. Missile.
Maintain course to return
I wish
for
there was an
resupply.
actual bomber. Like, let me fly a B-52 just for giggles.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
But, like, I could have taken a plane that had, guided bombs or something like that instead of SASMs. But I don't have any bombs on this one, so...
The runway is clear.
You also get paid for taking off, I'm just being lazy.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of front
Yeah, like, even if the plane isn't very good or has crazy, you know, niche uses, just let me use it.
Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
It would be so cool to have a B-52.
Missile. Missile.
Missile launched.
Our victory
I need
is
that
near.
faster missile reload. Can you land at all? You can land on the airfield when it does that little mini game, but apart from that, no. Touching the ground kills you.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Target destroyed.
Look at what's left of our forces. Damn that 3 strikes.
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
Let's teach a lesson to those arrogant Osean bastards.
We need so many points on this mission. I didn't mess around with the difficulty.
Deal the final blow. Strider 2, break, break. Fox 2.
Careful. The ruins and sunken ships make these waters shallow.
Break.
You know how many you've taken out? And you're back. Where's 3 strikes?
Target is in machine gun range.
I thought it would be easier to survive the battle.
Fox 2.
Did I not shoot? What happened on that? Whatever. It is a pretty fun game. Again, it reminds me of the older Ace Combat games that I really liked playing. It is also very pretty. I mean, I can't give you the view because I'm being shot at, but like whenever I'm not at risk of imminent despair, I'll try and show you.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next. Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
This is Base 1. The Bunty reconstruction part is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters.
Fox 3.
Hey, those are our planes.
I really wish I had the cams.
Missile in the air, evading. Bandit has a lock.
Those are much better than these missiles. As neat as these are.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped.
Wow.
This isn't good. Trigger!
Dodged
Hit
it.
the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
Here's how hard we're pushing from up here.
3 minutes remaining.
Go help the idiots on the ground.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid.
This is also a reminder, this is medium graphics settings because my computer cannot run high well enough to also stream it. Oops. Only 2 minutes left and we need a lot of points.
Azimuth 2870, elevation 237. Prepare to volley. Fire.
Watch that bandit.
2 minutes remaining.
Come on, dodge that missile. Locked on. Go down.
Missile headed your way.
And impact.
I've been spiked.
Tucker 2-4. Don't reach you on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support. Time for attack.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
We've lost half our men. What about the reinforcements?
Like, it still takes 2 of these missiles to kill stuff, and it's a special. It sometimes takes 2.
In gun range.
Sometimes it doesn't. Seems a bit silly for a special weapon, where I can just use a cam and kill everything that I target with it. Whoa.
They're after me. I need cover.
Wish I could have any special weapon on any plane, but I suppose that wouldn't make any sense, would it?
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
1 minute remaining.
Ooh.
It's easy to face an enemy on the verge of defeat. Let's finish things up.
Strider 1. Fox 3.
Enemy has fled.
Locked on bandit.
We're so close. Just a little bit more. Let's go for something easy here.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Enemy is locked on.
There we
Break
go.
away.
Alright. I think we were done anyway, but we have now finished the mission
From the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete.
with 30 seconds to spare.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
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 Understood. Apparently. I don't know what we're understanding, but I'm understood as fuck right now.
Enemy missile detected.
Missile away. All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't
The
chase
mission
us.
isn't over because there's still stuff flying around.
New bogeys. No, 5 Su-30s in.
Ah, well, shit.
It's Mr. Rex.
I wish you weren't here, but I suppose we had to do it. It's me, but on the other side. And with a far superior aircraft.
What's going on here? I don't believe this. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
Can I still rearm?
SSG.
No.
We have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
Hey, you know, kill the plane that's better than you with better pilots.
Underestimate the rest of them either.
You'll be right.
This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Special delivery.
What's this guy
Let's
even
see.
fly like that?
We're out of special weapons,
Bandit launch
so...
missile.
Careful. Enemy on your tail. Shaking bandit.
Y'all got enough missiles? Good lord.
Fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
On my target.
Look, man, I know you got a better plane than me, but please stop circling me.
I have a lock. Not bad. As good as Wood says. Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking. I see they've still got
Teamwork?
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
Who needs teamwork when you have me?
More of these guys. Zone 5 is hit.
Sorry, I gotta bail out. You did well.
I need you to stop flying the way you are.
Got a radar lock. on you. Box 2. Box
Oh, there's
2.
Mr. X himself.
In gun range.
That's the last we heard from.
This is where the game gets the name of Ace Combat. Wow. That's quite the craft you've got there.
How did that miss?
So the downside is we can't resupply anymore.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
So if I die, it's gonna checkpoint us.
Strider 1.
But also, I don't really have a lot of supplies.
Been hit. I gotta eject. Taking out one by one.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it.
Hey there, Mr. X. I'm glad he's called Mr. X and RE2 just got a re-release.
I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What? Hostile has a lock.
Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Mr. X is apparently doing something? Oh, he's chasing someone.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Holy shit, man, you're maneuverable.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it. On
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
How do I hit you with a missile? Is that physically possible?
Box 2. An enemy is behind you.
Strider 1, warning, missile!
The struggle out here to get a line on this dude. Man.
Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit.
That was just greedy. I'm pretty sure I need to do something here.
It's a sure shot. Not too bad. He's acting as a decoy. He has absolute trust in his allies, I see.
That was probably about as good of a shot as I'm gonna get.
The show's over with this next shot.
Oh,
Wasn't a bad pilot.
you're real fast.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
I hit him. Wiseman's fucking dead, but I hit him.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Wiseman. I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman, shit. Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
It'd be good if I had some,
That's impossible.
come on, Count. I believe in you.
Damn it.
Be good if I
Cyclops
still had
2 on
specials.
element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco Count.
You're holding your
We've
own
taken
out.
one of them out, I think, and we've hit Mr. X. So we've got that going for us, I guess.
Bandit has a lock. They got a
Why
sniper on my ass.
did I just get EMP'd? There we go, 2 down.
Continue the operation. Bring down Mr. X.
Why do I keep getting EMP'd? Or is that just because I'm damaged? It might be because I'm damaged, I don't know.
Strider 1, target acquired.
I see you targeting me, my dude.
You're low on missiles.
Seymour, your plane is headed. Eject. Forgive me. Good luck.
I only have 20 missiles left. Hey. You're a little slow there. How do you go slower than me? Damn it. Now it's quiet.
Missile away.
One of them hit.
Solo?
In gun range.
I don't even know if I could have got away with that while he was flaring. I like how the music has completely stopped too since he died.
All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Look, man, I'm working on it.
This guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
I only need one hit on this dude, but I'm down to 14 missiles. And he's rather diligent with the dodging. Curse you, AI improvements.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies.
Oh, I needed 2 missiles. There we go.
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 meters. Eject while you can still talk.
It was me versus Mr. X, and I've only got 11 missiles and enough health to get hit once. What could go wrong?
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
You baiting me into something? What are you doing down here? He's doing something. This is where I wish I had enough currency to buy a better aircraft than the one I'm using. Or, you know, anything that allowed me to make sharper turns like he's doing, without stalling.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Aww.
They knocked out Trigger!
On the downside, that means we have to restart this whole thing. But now we have special weapons, because when at checkpoint 2 it gives you special weapons. Which is awfully nice of it.
I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
I hope you guys are ready for round 2 of this bullshit.
Emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order.
We'll try and quickly take these dudes out with the special weapons. Because it'll still do damage even if it misses. Which is really the only reason you would take this thing is if you're gonna miss a lot.
Just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
It's gonna miss. It's gonna way miss because he fucking used flares.
Damn. His lackeys fly like champions.
Still got a worthy pilot. Target hit.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering
There we
heavy
go, one
damage.
down.
Ship 5 is hit.
Bandit has a
Sorry, I gotta bail out.
You did well.
Fox 3.
I wonder if they always die in the same order, or if it actually matters which one you target.
Wow, you sure he's human?
Mr. X is
Put you
eating
down.
the Ocean forces.
No, 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 no. Who are these guys?
Target acquired.
I too am eating through forces, but I don't have a sweet name like Mr. X.
Enemy has a lock on me.
I'm just 3 lines. 3 scratches, whatever. I forgot my own nickname. That feels bad.
Even the escorts are seasoned.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Look, man, I can fucking spin too. We can do this all day if you wanna. Well, I can't do that.
Fox 3.
Fox 2. Evaded.
How did you get back there?
Seymour, your plane has had it. Eject.
I'm on my target.
Only one left and then him, so we're already basically where we were before.
Missile launched. Evade. They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Man, I'm trying to shoot your dudes. Stop firing at me.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces are routed.
I'm behind my target.
Come on, missiles. Nope.
Don't go at them alone. 2 or more on each target.
Target hit.
Target locked.
Using a lot of missiles, but we have spares this time, so.
Attack missed.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Yes,
Cyclops,
them.
Strider, stop Mr. X.
Not bad. As good as Wood says. Although their teamwork is so
Who is
fragile.
Wit? I forgot. Is that the scientist dude? Cyclops 3.
Take them out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Locked on.
There we go. Alright, we're just down to Mr.
Listen,
X.
Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
And I still have some specials so we can do some damage to him.
Alright, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh?
Look at the fucking
Sorry,
turns
Stranger.
that these
Boys
two
will
are
let you
doing.
have it.
These nonsensical turns that are actually not physically possible in that aircraft.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared.
I don't know if you can stop this. I think this might just be essentially a cinematic.
Wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Because at no point in this does it look like there's an opportunity for me to get a missile strike on him. I almost killed myself, don't mind me.
Wiseman, bandit behind you.
In case you were unaware, Wiseman.
My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
As he fires a missile at me.
Cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit. I have a lock.
Try to 1, missile away.
Ooh, both of those actually hit, I
He's
think.
refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot.
He's not even on you anymore, man.
Target is
What?
hit.
Nice flying. Give him one more. I've got his attention. Just wait for your chance.
It's mine.
That's the spirit.
You gonna do the 180 missile fire thing that you like doing?
Strider
Yep,
1, enemy is locked on.
you were trying to.
Strider 1, missile.
At least after this mission, we'll have a better aircraft.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Not that it'll matter for this mission, but
Evaded. Bandit fired missile.
Bandit did indeed fire a missile. Bandit is firing many missiles and hopes that you will fucking die at some point here.
Target hit.
Come on. Come on. What is your aircraft made out of? Fucking glue? Not even good glue, just like Elmer's glue or
Strider
something.
1, missile away.
You can probably evade me for the rest of time, but I would like you to cease. We're out of specials now. Come on, dude.
Bandit fired missile.
He still hasn't killed Wiseman. I wonder if that's breaking something.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Or if you can actually save Wiseman in this mission.
Missile hit.
Because I've hit him with so many missiles, and he's just going in a straight line. There he goes.
No special weaponry remaining.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot.
Ah, there he goes.
He wasn't a bad pilot.
Rest in peace, Wiseman. Even though I hit this dude with like 50 missiles.
Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1's down.
Eject already, Wiseman. I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Rest in peace, Wiseman.
Strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours.
I'm
That's
fucking
impossible.
busy, Count.
Do it.
Do your damn job. Whoops.
Damn it.
Went a little
Cyclops
too
4,
far
form
there.
an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
How many
Now see
times do
we're
I
using
have to
the
hit
king
you,
of the
dude?
skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Missile
Oh
hit.
yeah, I've taken no damage and I'm getting the EMP effect, so...
Now go finish the job.
I'm fucking trying, dude.
You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. Radar suddenly turned off.
Excuse me?
Respond. My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
glitching
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky, towards the sun.
That's
What
not the
is that?
sun.
A star? No, maybe an explosion?
Oh.
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
This coward's running away.
We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Osean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
What do you mean negative, boy?
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
Time for Count to go rogue. As someone inevitably always does in every one of these games.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
I remember this part. The dude was going too slow for me. 227,000. That's pretty good.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned.
Well, that wasn't very well
What
thought
kept
out.
the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled.
That's me.
Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio controlled. Wise and forward thinking.
Something's gonna go horribly wrong with your autonomous
Even with
AI.
the GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them, but without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
None of that is ominous in any way, shape, or form.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Well, this isn't going to be awkward to deal with at all. How do I shoot missiles at everything in known existence if I don't know what's in known existence? Well, we don't even there's nothing on the map at all. Good story, I guess. But anyway, we can purchase an F-35 now, which comes with a SOD, which is a bomb, apparently. Ooh, I can actually afford another one. We'll probably get this. It's not great, but we'll probably use that anyway. Look at that, chat. We've done it. Beware of blast. It's beautiful. It's got a bottom scoot. We're gonna want one of these, just, you know, so we have an anti-air option instead of, you know, a glide bomb. Which I don't think I've ever used. So, if we end up using those at some point, we'll have to see. There you go. Even without parts, that thing's pretty good. I also don't like that there's no music. I like my maneuverability. I like my homing. Only do one more. Which is probably just gonna be the speed. Yeah. That's a pretty substantial upgrade over our other aircraft. I would like some... I know there's, you know... We don't have any satellites, but we could at least have some music or something. A little AM radio in our aircraft, perhaps. Do jet fighters have a radio? Like, for music? Can they listen to music?
This is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
This is awkward enough already.
Something I'll never get used to.
Let's try and get these aircraft if we can here. An ally, apparently.
The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
Identify as much as we can, as quickly as we can.
Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Which is proving difficult.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Someone is shooting at us over here. Can you not? You're an ally. Why are you shooting at me? I can't fucking see. There are very few enemies here.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Oh wait, no, there are enemies. What am I on about? I keep thinking the green is friendly, but no, green is most definitely not friendly.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider
I was like,
1,
man, everything is friendly out here. How many layers of betrayed are happening? Well, there's apparently a civil war.
Strider 3 launching missile.
So at the very least, that's happening.
Strider 1, target acquired. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Beyond that, I have no idea what the fuck is happening. I need to ID stuff. I'm just on a gamepad. I don't have a flight stick. You can play with a flight stick. It has HOTAS controls in the options menu.
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, Strider conservatives will listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Longcaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
ID'd as Ocean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
This is a mess out here.
Info has been updated.
Locked on.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway as the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this? There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
I can understand the desire for drones, but perhaps not autonomous drones, you know? I've got a lock on.
Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
I'm gonna need you to tell me what you are since you're shooting at me like an asshole. You're a friendly, apparently.
Listen, those that protect General LaBarge are the real patriots. Onward!
I kind of wish I had a proper flight stick.
Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy
Probably
vehicle.
shouldn't have shot at that before I determined if it was friendly or not, but hey.
Archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
Target is hit.
Wait, you survived 2 missiles?
There's no such thing as a clean war.
Surprising.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Yeah, I know they wouldn't be able to remote control them, but like there's a problem with
There's a vehicle blocking the road.
autonomous drones. They're just gonna wander off and do their own thing, which is not gonna be what you want them to do at some point here, because it's a video game.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we'd better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
If the unknowns would not shoot at me, it'd make my job a lot easier, but hey, here we are.
This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? The bus in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
It's just a vehicle.
Target's been wiped out.
I just destroyed a vehicle. Not a tank or an APC. I'm just blowing up cars. Should I feel bad about that?
Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Osean Army officer with him is an imposter.
What do you mean What do you mean dispose of him? We're defending him. Is this where that rumor comes into play? Is this where we abandon the Osean military?
Captain Carl, team of the needs to record this conversation. I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the
Well,
front
my
line.
connection to Twitch appears to be getting bad. So if I start dropping frames, I just flew into that.
There was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the
If I start dropping frames, that's why. I haven't dropped any yet, I don't think.
performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong?
Is there anything left on the map? So far, no.
Helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Yeah, that seems safe. Let's use the helicopter. I mean, I suppose the car is not particularly safe either, but still. The Free Erusians.
Strider 1 has entered the clouds.
Like, after having fought Mr. X, dealing with these aircraft are easy. Don't talk to me about your penal.
I've been spiked.
I didn't ask for this.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Open fire on that vehicle.
I'm pissed.
He is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Vehicle has indeed stopped.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Ooh,
Strider 1 has crashed.
that was a mistake. I was gonna try and correct it by going under the bridge, but I didn't make either above or under. Who put the fucking bridge there? Who designed this city? Anyway, we know these guys are hostile, so
No response. Got a bad feeling.
we can start off by fighting them real quick. What do you mean missile?
Target acquired.
We have no choice. Fire!
Alright, let's not kill ourselves on the bridge again.
Been toast.
We know the planes are hostile too. And we know the stuff at the end of that little dock over there is friendly. Hooray for abusing checkpoints.
Rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows: 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
I mean, we could just kill the hostile. I unlocked. Whoops.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
Those are helicopters. That was a little overkill. Don't think we needed to shoot the helicopter with two, you know, missiles, but...
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in
Where?
trouble. Clear the way
Oh, over there. I can ID them without flying towards them. For some reason that never occurred to me, and I don't know why. Alright, what are you guys? Probably not friendlies. Nope, because you're shooting at me. That would kind of, you know, identify it a little bit faster than Command is doing here. You're still being chased. I forgot about that. Can I fly through that? Don't know. Let's not find out.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! We're taking fire from vehicles blocking our path!
Look, man. If you could slow your roll. Those are allies. Whoops.
Landfill number 4. You're firing on our VIP. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Are you a friendly? No.
Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Could you not have been turning so I could hit you with missiles?
It is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location. Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have survived a few more shots like that.
ID'd is Erusian military.
General is speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
General, we still have drones in our...
I hope we eventually get our IFF back.
Watch over the future when you look in the high heavens. We need to know the fun.
Because having to ID stuff before I'm allowed to properly fire is kind of annoying. I like shooting things, alright?
There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley, they put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusia's responsible.
What could go wrong doing that?
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Why did that miss? Why is it so hard to lock on to things in clouds?
If they don't respond, shoot them down.
I'm on my target's tail.
Friendly boats, we will.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
I can't shake it.
Unknown aircraft approaching!
What are you guys? You guys are apparently nothing. What the fuck was I locking onto? And you're nothing, so, alright.
Behind the enemy.
Oh, it just despawned all the old stuff, okay.
Unidentified aircraft to the drones.
It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
I wonder how much damage this dude can actually take.
Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Target's been wiped out.
Because he's been getting shot a lot.
Missile away.
You guys are probably not friendly. Ah, you are.
Done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
How'd you last, Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point.
New planes are doing pretty well so far, though. Just want to point that out.
Enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusea.
Like, this isn't the greatest mission to test it, but
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you. Start receiving my orders.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear to the others.
Understood.
What?
The Radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control.
probably could have done that in a less risky maneuver. You know, not going straight fucking down would have been good. Everything despawned again. Okay.
We turn to in this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
Oh, that was the end of the mission. Neat. Let's go into space. We can actually go straight vertical. I keep forgetting about that.
I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
Excuse me? The timer stopped though. Oh, okay.
This plane is carrying civilians.
Hello, MGT, MTG.
Escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
How are you doing?
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
It had the rose on it, so.
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
A
Stop
girl?
lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
I'm not shooting. Y'all better not shoot. I'm doing alright. A little tired. But apart from that, I'm doing fine.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
Yeah, AC-7 seems pretty good.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology.
Witchcraft?
Responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
It wasn't me?
Unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters.
So
ID them
what?
ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
They're shooting at a civilian. I don't give a shit what they are. Come here.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Can we get our IFF updated?
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Where am I? It's. I got hit by that somehow.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
It just occurred to me this is a YF. Why the fuck is there a YF here?
Shit.
Osean fighter, just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
I can't use my special because it's multi-lock on, so it's gonna hit the neutral people.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
They're in my way.
these things are fucking impossible to see when you're in space, apparently. Couldn't tell if it was turning or not.
Nice kill.
Your PS4 bricked a few days ago. So to do the whole campaign again. Oof.
The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is
Don't fight me.
missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Oceancraft? Those escort aircraft are drones.
Ah, good.
They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free.
My face when the drones are F-18s.
Wilco.
Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason.
These are not F-18s. What the fuck is this maneuverability?
Dumbasses.
Has it updated my thing? Can I properly special yet? I don't think so. I'm playing the PC version of the game, by the way.
Which unit is behind this?
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, can we update our shit?
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
I really don't like being able to lock. Oh, it's fucking MQs now. Really don't like being able to lock onto him.
Enemy on my tail.
I may end up dying here because, you know, I don't have a lot of health. You're an asshole, Mr. Grinch.
Locked on.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
It's too dark, man. I'm used to like flighting. Good word.
Warning.
During the day.
Target hit.
Not having that easy horizon line is confusing me. Hey, my connection to Twitch is shit again. Again, if it drops frames, I'm sorry.
Fox 2.
Don't technically have any real control over it.
Flares are running low. Five bandits remaining.
That was risky.
4 bandits left.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need. It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time that should not function. But when?
Target was not struck.
They are after the data, aren't they?
The data. Self-replicating and self-learning
3 bandits to go.
autonomous fighter
Enemy
drones.
has a beat on you.
Question mark. That's the
2
cargo.
bandits left. Show them what you got. Strider 1, target acquired.
Those won't hit. Yeah.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target 1 bandit to go.
Sometimes the drones are impossible to hit, and sometimes they're too stupid to stop flying in a straight line. I don't understand. Should be the last thing for the mission, so I don't mind using the missiles in
Strider
it.
1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Where'd the cargo go?
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
Hey, the successful mission, ding. account's mad that we didn't shoot the cargo plane down, probably.
The Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send...
Well, that's not good.
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
Again,
Civil War. The Erusian...
I still quite prefer Demon of the Round Table rather than 3 scratches. Well,
in order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
I'm glad he's still alive. We can hear him crying. Good. Optimal. Good lord, the reward for that mission. Hey, Bronze Ace, we've done it. Considering I've done nothing but campaign missions, that's pretty good. Alright, my connection is acting up, and it's about time for me to eat soon anyway, so... I think I'll go ahead and call the stream here, and that'll probably give us enough missions for tomorrow to have like an actual stream. So we may, because I think there's 20 missions, and we're on 17? So tomorrow we'll probably finish up this game. Oh, well, the campaign, the hard campaign of this game, but you know, details. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and chatting. I'll be back tomorrow, roughly the same time, and we'll finish this up. And if we finish early, maybe we'll play something else. I don't know, but thanks for hanging out. I'll see you then.